Well, hello everyone. It is now 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Time for Snaggin Night Live. Welcome. We have Hilly Billy Hondo. Says, hey y'all, hope all is well. Joshua Parham says, what's up? And Misplaced Country Girl Fish and say, hey, hey. We got six of y'all watching. Can somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? I'm testing out a new microphone, and I don't know if it's working. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Oh, you can hear me. Nice. Awesome. Is the volume pretty good? Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. I uh I was messing around with my new microphone that I got from a friend of mine, and that's awesome. Thank you all so much. Hey, look at there, it's Ray B, Gene Tillman, Cold Creek Catfishing Billy, Misplaced Country Girl, Skull Rush, Joshua Parham. Thank you all so much. Greg Burgess, what's going on? That's awesome. Yeah, I was having some problems in the bait shop getting. I'm gonna move that back a little bit, make some more room for my new microphone. I feel like a real podcaster now. Move that off to the side. Fish on that Evans, how you doing? Uncle Jeep, thanks for coming in. We really appreciate it. Sup, JG, glad to see you as well. Thanks for coming in chat. Um, as most of you know, I wasn't able to make it to CatCon this year, unfortunately. I'm really gonna miss the fellowship with the folks. Sorry, hit something in my head. Oh, other side. It's fuzz from my hoodie. But I'm really gonna miss the fellowship from the folks. Uh, well, sorry, he gave me a new webcam too, so I'm messing with that as well. I gotta figure this stuff out. Charles Breckenridge, how you doing? Well, thank you very much. I am glad to be upright. Missing that's catfishing. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Austin may be up tonight. It depends on if him and his wife get settled into their hotel room. I sent the link to a couple of other folks, but the bait shop is probably still going on. But hey, retired Rick, Lance McCoo guy, thanks for coming in. We really appreciate it. But as far as Sean goes, Sean and his wife are in Hawaii. So I told him it would be cool if he could pop up at oh, it's ended now. Okay. I told Sean it'd be cool if he could pop up from Hawaii. He said he's going to try, but they have a snorkeling adventure going on this afternoon, and they're 5 hours behind us, so it's only 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock there. So he may or may not pop in. We'll see. But let me go ahead and post the link in the chat. So if anybody else wants to come up, you are more than welcome to. Excuse me, I didn't have anything planned for this evening other than to talk about CatCon. And if anybody in CatCon that's there wants to come up and talk about what they're looking forward to, that would be fantastic. Fish and Fever, 22 minutes out from the hotel, but listening from the road. Okay, awesome. Well, just be safe. Appreciate you listening. Butterflies and sunshine. Rob Fox says, what's up, Dustin? How's the healing process going, Bubba? Healing process is going much better. With my pulmonary embolism scare last week, I'm finally starting to kind of calm down from that as far as my nerves go. I was saying in the bait shop, one of the things that kind of scared me after that when I got home out of the hospital was every time I felt something weird in my chest, I was like, is it happening again? I know there's no assurances, but I've been told by a number of people that, the longer out from surgery you get, the less likely there are for more clots to form. The good thing is I'm on blood. I'm told on blood thinners, that alleviates the opportunity for clots to form. And so I'm on blood thinners. I don't know how long I'll have to be on them, but at least I'm on them for now. And my body will do the rest of the work by dissolving everything else that's still there. But just to know that there were still clots there was just a little disconcerting. But we're doing better. We're doing better. I get up and move as much as I can. They say movement is best. So if I'm not moving, I'm pumping my foot just to get blood flowing in that part of my leg. And we got an awesome guest that wants to pop up. And so here we go. I love.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
It's good to see you tonight.
Good to see you as well. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
This gives me a great opportunity to talk to you about tomorrow. How are you feeling about the catfish cook-off?
Um, I actually worked really, really hard trying to get something presentable to them, and it actually tasted pretty good.
Good.
And I got, I wrote down every step I did so I could do it again. But I tried so many different techniques and so many different recipes and dips and stuff that I finally got this one down, and I learned how to cook it and get it done. That was my biggest fear. I give them a piece of raw fish, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't care if it tasted bad. I just didn't want to be raw.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to tell if fish is raw, but I have faith in you. I think you'll do a fantastic job.
Yeah. Well, they give you 4 fillets, and you have to turn 5 nuggets in, or I think you cut it in half. So I figured I'd fry the first piece and eat it myself and see how it comes out. Then I'd know for sure how to fry the rest of them.
Hey, a good chef always tastes their food, right?
I guess. A
Well,
lot of
that's
times
what.
I don't. I don't eat my own cooking most of the time.
Well, whenever I watch those cooking shows, I always see them. They got the little spoon in there trying to taste their broth, or they
Mhm.
put they taste the whatever food they're making to make sure it's either edible or it tastes exactly the way they want it to taste. So I think you'll
Yeah.
do fine. I really do.
Yeah. I think it'd be, like I said, as long as I can give them something done, and I know it's going to taste okay.
Right.
I just want to
Well,
make sure it's like I was going to bring cupcakes and I ain't get them done. And
I was trying to tell you on the beach shop, there's a technique to test to see if cupcakes are done. You
how?
stick a stick a toothpick in them. If it comes out
I did.
clean,
I did put a toothpick in them, but there was just a few little spots in it that wasn't done. And I
well,
must have not stuck it in that. The very first cupcake I bit into wasn't done.
what flavor was it?
Triple chocolate.
So
Yeah.
one of the chocolates didn't quite cook all the way, huh?
Several of them didn't. And I tried putting some of them back in the oven, and I didn't think they tasted good after that. They was kind of hard, and James's oven cooks different from mine. His is propane and mine's electric. I can't cook on his stove. I can't
Hmm.
cook on my stove, but I cook sometimes on my stove, but not
Right.
his. I can't make macaroni on his.
That's because the AC's down too low.
That's exactly what was wrong this morning. I didn't think a thing about that. It was cold in the house.
You're too funny.
I've never lived that down.
Nope.
I was freezing that day though. And I waited and waited on that water to boil. It never would boil. And I
That's when
just
you turn the heat up.
decided, yeah, I just decided the house was too cold.
We got a lot of new people in chat. Miss Ashley Brady, thanks for coming in. Says evening, y'all. Hi, Dustin and Jody Smooches.
Hey, Ashley, smooches.
Yeah, Charles Breckenridge is going to sleep. He's exhausted from casting all day for Hickory Shad.
Oh,
JG Hill Studios. We got Uncle Jeep in the house. Dale Hayslip. Keith Dockery. What's up, Doc? I saw something from Doc. What did it say? Something about his CatCon trip was canceled. Yeah, it says, hey, Dustin, looks like my CatCon trip is canceled. Everyone in my house has a fever. Oh, man. That's the worst. Well, I hope everybody feels better soon. It gets over whatever it is they happen to catch. But that's always the worst when you plan on going on a big trip and then everybody wakes up sick.
Yeah.
So, what are you looking forward to tomorrow, other than the catfish cook-off?
Well, of course, I like meeting everybody. Uh-oh, my phone went dead. Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see Jody again shortly. She'll probably pop in on James's phone. I'll go remove her off the screen. But I saw some comments back up in here. Bill Reddick Outdoors, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Butterflies and Sunshine, Rob Fox. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in. Like I said, sorry. A really good friend of mine. You've seen him in chat, Ray B, was nice enough to get me some early birthday presents and got me this nice webcam, which has a really, really clear picture. I'm trying to mess with the. There we go. You can see the TSW board back there real clear. You can see me. Then my picture is really clear. And then he got me this nice fancy microphone. That the funny thing is, when I was in the bait shop, everybody said they could hear me barely, but then I unplugged it and I fooled with some things and I got the microphone back to the laptop. But then I sent a picture to my wife and she sent me a couple of pictures and I looked and I'm like, oh, there's a volume knob on the back. Didn't know that. Now I do. I knew you'd be back on James's phone.
That phone died. The other phone is staticky when I talk on it.
Huh.
And I was like, I need to get a new phone. I'm like, well, I just put minutes on that phone and use the other one for a while.
Yeah.
See how it works. My most favorite thing to do at CatCon is meet everybody, talk to everybody, and then I like looking at all the stuff.
Yeah, hey, Catfishing Katie Collins, thanks for coming in. Appreciate that.
Hey, Katie.
Jeep said it skipped up real quick. Where did it go? He said, is somebody going to tell Dustin that mic is actually a bug light? It has pretty cool lights on it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, John, Catfish Hunters TV. John and Dana, how you doing? Your little brother gone wild. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. But yeah, so Ray and my friend got me. He got me this microphone. He got me this new webcam. It works really, really good. And he also got me this headset. But I got to figure out how to incorporate the headset to everything I just got working. So, but we'll figure it out. I was telling everybody. Absolutely. I was telling everybody before you pop back in that I had sent my wife a picture when I was on the bait shop because everybody could barely hear me when I had my mic. And then she sent me the thing on the back of the microphone and said, did you turn that knob back there? I said, I didn't know there was one back there. So now I turn the volume up and everybody can hear me. Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lance McCougar said, Miss Jody, you need to stop by the RCT booth tomorrow.
I sure will. I've known Lance for years from the beginning, but I've never met him yet in person.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's one of
excited
the
for
things.
that.
That's one of the things I'm gonna miss is running into everybody and saying hi and taking pictures and shaking
Hmm.
hands and it
Yeah.
that was one of the highlights of my year last year. Unfortunately, with everything that happened, I'm not able to make it, but um, hopefully next year we'll have a new outcome.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yes, JG, I can plug the headphones into the microphone, but then I would probably screw something up. So we've got a good thing going right now, so we're just gonna leave it as it is.
Hmm. I've
and
noticed you're chewing gum now.
yeah, I will say, ever since the getting hit by a car, when I got home, I was nauseous like constantly for like a month,
Hmm.
and the only thing that helped was spearmint gum.
Okay.
I tried anti-nausea medication. I tried um, ginger chews. I tried hot, ginger tea. I tried ginger ale. I tried everything, and the only thing that helped is this gum, and I have become addicted to it.
Yeah.
It's funny. Well, it's funny, not funny. Like with my embolism last week, my lungs have to heal because they've mechanically went into my
Hmm.
lungs and pulled out the blood clots. So I have, if I'm not chewing the gum actually kind of puts a cooling sensation in my chest, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
and it calms my lungs down. I've been coughing a lot, some dry coughs because of my lungs, and this actually it helps too. So I'm not nauseous anymore, but because of this, the gum also helps that. So
Well, that's good. And that's a good thing to get addicted to, you
yes,
know?
absolutely.
Could be worse. It could be
Yeah.
Would, would you show them, Debbie's?
little Debbie's
Well,
gonna pop.
well, I will say that another thing I've become addicted to is the Arizona watermelon fruit juices.
Yeah,
I
that's
love these
good.
things.
Hmm.
922 Crappy Barbecue. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Brokeback Bob, what's going on? No, but one of the things I did last year, I was looking forward to a couple of things I was looking forward to was meeting everybody. But then I also wanted to get the anchors, like I've told that story numerous times. And thanks to
Hmm.
Butterflies, I was able to get both anchors. But this year, one of the things I wanted to purchase was I wanted to get a lot more F.O.A gear. And because I'm not able to be there, I messaged Freddie
Hmm.
and with everything I wanted, and he actually pulled everything and put my order aside for me. And Austin is kind enough to go pick it up for me.
Well, that's great.
So I'm getting 4 more F.O.A rods. I'm getting 5 rolls of the 40-pound power line, so I can respool all my reels, and
Hmm.
then some of his 120-pound leader line. So I will
That's
be
good.
all F.O.A next time I go out
Yeah.
fishing.
Have you tried the 120-pound leader line yet?
Not yet.
I wonder. I
Tie it?
Yeah,
Tie it on it?
I tie 80 and 100, and I just wondered how thick the 120 was.
So
If it was easy.
the 120 that he has is actually
Mm.
the same diameter as about an 80-pound, regular 80
Okay.
pound. So it's going to be that, and that's what I use now is 80 pounds. So it's going to be about the same for me to tie.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be
My
outdoors.
knots is a little big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I try to be uniform with everything that I do
Mm.
on the lines on all our rigs, and I have a snap swivel at the end of every one of my main lines, and I can't remember the knot that I use. I can't remember the name of it, and that's another thing. Ever since this embolism,
Hmm.
I'm having a hard time remembering things. But um, but I can't remember the name of the knot. I want to say uni knot. It's the one where you loop over or you have a loop, you make a knot, and then you go over the end of it, and then you pull it down.
Hmm.
I can't
Well, I know
remember exactly what that's-
about,
I only use a polymer knot and a no,
I think it's a polymer.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so I use that on pretty much as much as everything as I can. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then I use on the I was snelling my hooks
Mm-hmm.
with the regular snell, but then
Yeah.
once Freddie came out with that what I call line protector, it's the green tubing that goes over the end
Yeah.
of the hook. Now I do no knot snells on all mine because
Mhm.
it's easier to do, it's quicker, and then that line protector goes over the top of it, so I have less worry about that line coming loose.
I use a no knot snell.
I've never had one come undone or break.
I had one come undone one time, but it was in the boat. I wasn't using it.
Yeah.
And then I switched to that. What's that fancy line they come out with? It ain't mono, it's something else.
Well, you got like your mono, then you got your,
It costs us more.
yeah, it's,
Anyway, switched to that leader, and the first time I used it, hooked a big fish, it pulled it loose.
Hmm.
Now, I've never had one pull loose before. The hook slip
you got
off that.
mono, you got braid, and then you got that other kind.
And James was using it too, and his knot that I tied with it, and he lost his fish too, same way. And I immediately cut them all off and never used it again.
Huh. Well, Freddie's in the power line is not strictly mono. It's a combination of
Fluorocarbon, that's what it is.
Yeah, fluorocarbon's the other line.
I don't like it.
what Freddie has is a combination of three different, I think it's 2 or 3 different types of line. Excuse me. But yeah, I've had power line on one of my reels for some time now, and haven't had any issue with it. I used the I was using 30-pound, but I'm going to upgrade to the 40-pound.
Yeah.
I mean, I can put probably double the amount of the 30-pound test power line on my reel that I had been using with
Mm-hmm.
the other orange main line that I was using. So, hey, Sampy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Chat is moving.
Unless I find something I like better tomorrow, I'm gonna switch to Mad Cat.
Have you seen the power line?
No.
You should go check it out
Yeah.
at Freddie's booth. Just at least check it out.
I'll definitely go check out Freddie's booth.
Uncle Jeep said braided belly button lint. I don't know that would hold.
I bet it's pretty strong. He crazy.
Brokeback Bob said, Jody, just go to Harbor Freight and get you some winch line.
Yeah.
Jeff Beal said fluorocarbon and mono used for 2 different techniques. Gotcha.
It didn't work for me. It might other people, but yeah, that's why they make so many different products. You gotta get what's best for you.
Absolutely.
It just didn't work for me.
So how you
It
feeling
just
about the
didn't work
golden
for you
whiskers?
like the kitchen.
How you feeling about the Golden Whiskers Award tomorrow night?
Yeah, who knows?
We know how you
Honestly,
feel, James.
No, I don't know.
I mean, honestly, it's a nice thing. It's, you get nominated and voted for and stuff. But like we're all 3 against me, you and stand up for the same thing. We got similar
Yep.
shows and we all help each other.
Right.
So it's like a group win no matter who wins.
Absolutely.
And that's just kind of way I feel
Yeah,
on
look, it's a shame. It's a shame you didn't win, Dustin, but Jody's show won that you're the narrator kind of.
it. Yeah. And the stands come on, help me, and I go on his show and fish. We go on your show and fish. I mean, we just help each other. And I've always said my show was a community show because everybody fishes on it and stuff. It's a community win if I get it, because everybody helps on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What other-
it is nice, but it's not the end of the world if you don't win either. You got to know your own worth without a medal telling you. You know.
Absolutely.
You know. I try
What,
not to get wrapped up into subs or stuff like that. You know, I try not to get wrapped up into that kind of aspect of YouTube. YouTube's fun for me,
right.
and it's just fishing and sharing, and that's the way I try to keep it.
Boy, the boats are out of control though, aren't they? Because Palmetto showed that boat today and he said they're starting at 85. I didn't even pay anything close to that for mine. And that's just a spark.
When I first saw that boat that Palmetto showed, I'm like, wow, that's James's boat without a hardcover.
Yeah, but that's starting at 85. I didn't pay. I'm way
Wow.
under 85 on mine.
Wow, that's crazy.
I just installed a diesel heater in it too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I
Nice.
brushed my teeth.
All right, I'm looking for a boat too. If anybody's
Really?
got any deals, send them my way. Yeah, I'm
look at-
upgrading this year. I finally took an offer on my house, so
Oh, good.
yeah, that's why I was having to wait on that to get the money to buy the boat.
Right. You gonna do another pontoon boat or something different like James's?
I really, well, I want James's boat, but he won't give it to me. And I can't put that much in one, and I don't want a payment. And the thing with the pontoon is I want to be able to haul it places. So I'd been looking online for double axle trailers because I've had 2 blowouts on the interstate, not counting, a couple on the side roads. So that's not a fun thing to experience.
Not at all.
No. I think the last time I made it to the ramp below James's house, and I was back I unloaded the boat. When I pulled it up to the to park it, the trailer in the truck, I noticed there was cracks all in the tires.
Oh, wow.
So I probably wouldn't have made it another mile that day because there was big cracks, and there was white patches on it.
I remember when I switched out my tires on my trailer. It's only a single axle trailer with 2 tires, but both tires were completely bald. Completely bald.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't fishtail in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
But Stan 3 says, I'm in the market for a new graph if anyone is selling me now. Is anyone selling one? Hey, Lynn, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Catfish Fever Outdoors.
I want one set up with a trolling motor, spot lock, and a good sonar. No more double anchoring in 70 foot for me.
Yeah, I've been wanting
I paid my dues. I deserve a spot lock.
Yeah, that's what. Sorry. I've been wanting something to some sort of a trolling motor for my boat. It's just I don't want to drill any holes into the bow of the boat. My boat really wasn't designed for one. So
Yeah.
I'll figure out something at some point, either that or I'll buy me a small John boat and put a trolling motor on that, or I'll just keep using my boat for the bigger water and we'll go out on Sean's boat for the other parts of the river. It's easier and cheaper that way.
Mm-hmm. I can see 2 stands up there. Being the trolling motor now. Get them in their little hats like in Italy and singing you a song.
So I'm laying back in the back seat like this.
Yeah.
Kicking my feet up.
Yeah.
Let's see, 922 said just got a hook reveal 9480 on Amazon with the cover. Hook reveal 94. Oh, okay. Must be a sonar. That's another one of the things on my boat that I want to upgrade this year is my sonar.
Mm-hmm.
What I've got's not bad. It's just not the best. I don't have side scan. That's one of the ones. That's one of the things that I really want is side scan.
Yeah. I wouldn't care to have live scope.
Now, see, the problem with me with live scope is it's a manual thing. Like you can't, like it's not
Mhm.
like one you can just kind of raise and let sit and then lower it down. I mean, you have to physically put it down.
You
in
have
the
to
water.
work it.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm not out to fish. I want to work when I'm reeling into fish. I don't want to work on anything else.
I've got a few spots I would love to work live scope on and see exactly what it is. Like, we went to a spot last night and there's like thousands of fish in it. We got a little blue, like 2 10-pound blues, and then James got a 28-pound flathead
Oh,
out of it.
nice.
But there's just that it's a wintering hole. There's just thousands of fishes in it, big fish.
Yeah. What was your water temperature at last night?
James, what was water temperature? He's in there brushing his teeth. I don't know what it was. It was anywhere from 40 to 70 foot deep. And the temperature yesterday was 60. I'm figuring it's probably hitting 50, but I don't know.
I got you. Stan 3 said, no, Dustin, that graph is bad. You need to upgrade. We are in the same boat.
What was the water temperature last night?
You know, I didn't even see it. I don't think it looked.
Yeah, I didn't
Looky
look.
there. That's not a hotel room.
Got a nice flag
Mm-hmm.
yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
Your hotel room looks a lot like a truck.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Who's hotel?
Austin.
Oh, hey, that's Austin.
Yeah.
Is he here?
Mm-hmm.
He's in here.
I could tell where he's at.
Can you hear me? Yeah, you can't hear me. Okay. He'll figure it out. Let's see. Yeah. I can hear you, but you can't hear me, right?
Can he read lips?
I can't hear, or you can't hear me. Hey, look, it's the Gandhi outdoors.
The Gandhi outdoors. I mean,
Can I?
can I? Can you hear me?
Yes, but now I
Yes,
haven't.
but now I haven't.
You have an echo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about now?
We got Josh Thompson. There we go. Much better.
Okay.
But you know we're on YouTube, not TikTok.
I know. I'm trying to get it figured out.
There, that's better. A lot better.
What?
Turning that light off.
There you go.
I was gonna say that
There
hotel
you go.
room looked like a car or a truck.
It sure does. We just pulled in.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, when your wife is 8 months pregnant, you make a lot of stops on a road trip.
I get it. I
Yeah.
totally.
Isn't his wife always 8 months pregnant?
I think so.
Last month she was 7 months pregnant, James.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Austin.
Hey.
Mrs. Austin.
Sorry.
Hi.
712. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Yeah.
How was the trip?
Whew. It's a long one. We went to we kind of went the long way because we wanted to make some stops, and we ended up going into Tennessee, and went through the the Cumberland Gap and all that.
Yeah, we went through that.
Yeah.
And that like hour before and after the Cumberland Gap is brutal. I mean, at least driving all the way from Virginia it was, but I thought we went back in time when we went through the tunnel. But no, it was a good drive. And then so far the best thing about Kentucky is the Buc-ee's that they have.
Yeah, we went to Buc-ee's.
Well,
Oh,
no,
did
we
you?
didn't come that way.
Thanks, Jody.
James went back roads. Ain't that a good looking pizza?
Now I'm
That
hungry.
is a good looking pizza.
And it's a Supreme too, the best kind.
It's a supreme with a meat pizza on top of a supreme.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
I'm one of the local pizza places here.
I could only eat one piece of it. And shorty to God you to eat all that, James.
I did eat all
You
that.
ate half of that. I ate one little piece.
Yeah. I
How
won't eat for a week now.
how did you hold that?
I won't eat for a week.
Yeah,
Which
he'll
one are you?
he'll
So
have
which
that tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
one of you degenerates ate the middle pieces first before eating the crust pieces?
That's her.
Well, I actually got two pieces out, and one was the middle, but I didn't eat it. It's still on the plate.
Oh wow, that's
Mm.
funny.
It looks good.
922 says the horse has to stop more often for gas too, feed bag and water trough.
That's exactly right. Yep.
All your horses.
Yeah,
made the trip, I think.
there's a serious lack of share the road signs in Kentucky. Like I can, I'm gonna have to put in a complaint. But no, it was.
He didn't go where we went. We went back roads.
I went.
How close to Knoxville did you get?
We went through it, but we didn't do anything there because we drove right past it because I completely missed it, but we went right by it.
I was gonna say you could go on the way out. You stop by, we go fishing.
I was gonna say y'all went south to go north.
Yeah, but we wanted to.
Okay.
We were, we planned on making a few stops and making a little trip out of it, which we definitely did that. So
Yeah, is it Buc-ee's something?
yeah, Buc-ee's is awesome. There's plans on building one in Virginia, but I don't. They're taking their sweet time with it.
They got
But
like
yeah.
100 gas pumps, and then their banana pudding is
Oh
awesome.
my God, banana.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was. We got I got a couple we stocked up on some stuff for the hotel room.
Yeah, I got some beef jerky.
Yep.
I was gonna say beef jerky is their thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a couple things of beef jerky. We got a couple of their like snack cups with like the
Yeah.
dried the beef and cheese and the pretzels and they had all kinds of pickled. Yeah. They had all kinds of pickled items too, and we got a jar of pickled okra, which I like a lot. My wife really likes it. And what else? Oh, we got a couple of
I
things.
heard pickle okra makes you real fertile.
Probably some truth to that. Oh, you got cotton candy?
Mm-hmm.
I got an extra large. They have their own. I thought it was cool. They had their own brand of soda, like their own cola.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought that was cool.
They're like their own community.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I'll tell you what, it was. I mean, I had watched YouTube videos on Buc-ee's for a while. I've always wanted to go to one, and but like when you pull up and you see all those gas pumps, it looks like a Walmart, with gas pumps. It's crazy.
And then there's like somebody at every pump.
Yep.
Uncle Jeep said they're building one in Arizona, and Hilly Billy Hondo said they broke ground in Harrisonburg.
Oh yeah. I see David Smith. He says they're famous for their brisket sandwich. I got 2 of them, and I've eaten one so far, and it was really good. Mrs. Fever got a club sandwich, and I took a bite out of that, and that was also very good.
Yeah, they got every hillbilly in Tennessee's there.
Yeah, yeah. It was great. It was everything I'd hoped it would be.
Did
I
you
can't
get
wait
good
to go.
bathroom when you were there?
Do what?
They got the best bathrooms in the country.
Yeah, I was really disappointed because I didn't have to use the restroom.
Wow, you go in
went in
there. Oh my God, it's just.
Yeah, my wife did. My wife did. She said it was everything she'd ever hoped for. So
8 rolls of toilet paper in each stall.
Yeah.
yeah. Heck
Doug
yeah.
Kelly, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. My friend Ray said they had brisket breakfast tacos.
Ooh,
Ooh,
man,
I
that
bet
sounds good. That sounds really good.
Ah,
Yeah. Yep.
Jody, you act like you've been up all day.
um,
That'd be a
Slept.
negative.
I tried to stay up, but James listened to some crap on the radio that put me to sleep. Something about
Politics.
no, that old stupid premonitions and
Oh, like Nostradamus prophecies or whatever. Nostradamus, how he picked all the stuff that's going to happen.
Gotcha.
and
The
then
guy-
it was one on Bart Simpson's. How the Simpsons have all these.
That made so many predictions about stuff that's happened.
How much?
Yeah, listen
Hey,
to Bart.
I want to.
Austin, did you see today? Did you see today that all the phone companies and anybody with the internet and all that, everybody's stuff went down today, or had they had problems?
Yep. I did. And that happened. That happened yesterday, James.
2 X-class solar flares came in.
Yep. I saw it. My mother-in-law, she wasn't freaking out about it necessarily, but this morning before we left the house, she's at the house right now with the kids, and when we left, she tried to hand me some cash, just in case the world goes down, because
Yeah.
it was freaking her out, but yeah, I remember. Well, yesterday I had a video playing. I was listening to something on my phone while I was outside, and all of a sudden everything just fell through.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's coming. The big one's coming. The big zap.
Ed
Yeah.
Evans says anything has to be better than a fire ring, right, Jody?
Yeah.
Um,
Fire pit.
They sell those at Buc-ee's too.
Yeah, they do sell. They do sell those portable bathrooms at Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I wanted to get. They got those like party trays and those, like the plastic plates with the little cup holders and everything.
Yeah.
I wanted to get like 12 of them things. Because I'm gonna have like 6 more kids, so
Yeah, I was disappointed they didn't have Bucky hats where like the hat comes down with the 2 teeth in front of your face or something.
yeah, like the goofy hats at Disney World. Yeah.
I was waiting for a drink to fly across and hit you in the head when you said you wanted 6 more kids.
No, she laughed because she knows it's probably true. She's got nothing to say. This is a 50-50 business, right?
There's power in numbers.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna need all this free labor when the internet goes down and we got to farm everything, So
Yeah.
I'm getting prepared too, James. Don't you worry.
I heard someone talking about Amish people the other day that they put their kids as workers and they got all these tax breaks.
Yeah. Heck
So
yeah.
there you go.
I love it. That's the only reason I'm having this next one, because I'm tired of picking up sticks in the yard.
Hey, your boy Troy.
Nah.
What's going on? We're just cutting it up, having some fun.
Yeah, my kid, I see him twice a day. Every time I yell food, he scurries downstairs, grabs a plate, and right back upstairs.
There you go. There you go. It's like feeding a raccoon on the back porch. You hand them something and they run away with it,
Yep, that's him.
Yep.
Would be a good taste tester if you wouldn't tell him I cooked it.
We'll see what kind of dent he puts on the 40 cupcakes she left.
It was,
Speaking of taste testers, Austin, any news on whether or not you're going to be a judge for the catfish cook-off?
I haven't heard anything.
Oh, okay. You should press
I haven't.
that.
I was really well Jody signing up for it was the only reason I even mentioned it because I really want to try Jody's fried fish.
you won't know it's
I'm-
mine.
Yeah, it's a blind taste test. So
I know that. I know, but I know at least I know one of them would be yours, so
Yeah.
whatever. I wanted to be involved with it. I'm proud of you.
Tell which one's mine.
Yeah. The raw one. Probably the raw one.
Yeah.
But no, I'm proud of you, Jody. I think you've done a really good
She's
job.
worked hard,
Yeah.
and I didn't help her at all.
I was really proud that you raised
Well,
your hand and wanted to do it. So after all
Yeah.
the crap James gives you.
But I'll tell you what, I'm about sick of fried catfish.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, but I've eaten so much of it in the last.
I only
Yeah.
cook one piece at a time, trying different ways of making it.
Yeah, different batters and
And
different this.
I cut it in half and I make him eat half. And if he lives, then I take a taste. Out of my half.
Before I eat it, I let my dogs smell it, and if they're gonna eat it, I'll eat it.
That's
What's
like
up,
yeah, but that's a weird thing about, well, it's like frying anything else, like if you got a whole batch of stuff to fry, like the further on you go in the process, it will change it, because your oil gets debris in it from, it's a whole thing, your oil changes temperature, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So like even if you have a recipe down pat, like unless you're using some state of the art stuff, like that first piece and that last piece are going to taste a little bit different. But if you have it right, then they'll both be good. They'll just be different.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the things I make fried pork chops a lot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One of the things that I do in between, like I'll put 2 pork chops in the oil after I make sure it's at a certain temperature, and then when I pull them out, I let the oil heat back up again to that temperature again before I put the next ones in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's a good way of doing it. And also don't crowd it. Don't throw
Yeah, don't throw 20 pieces in there.
exactly. That'll take the temperature way down.
Absolutely.
I'm bad for that.
No.
Yeah.
And Fishing Fever Outdoors said I just got done working here at the con. Sounds like what it
Cool.
me last year. Stan and I showed up there. I think we got in at like 1:00 in the afternoon on Thursday, and we worked until everything was done Thursday night. Then we went back to the hotel.
It took
Right.
us hours to get up here.
Jody driving down these goat paths.
James goes back roads all the way up here in a sports
My
car.
navigation called what brought me that way.
And I've got rods sticking up the side of me this way. I mean, I'm holding. I got a cover
It didn't
on.
affect your sleeping
I'm
at
holding
all.
all the stuff from Bucky's in my lap because there's no room else on the car to put it because the car's so crammed full.
Yeah, because you brought everything you owned.
So, and I couldn't get out of the car by myself. I had to have help.
Wow.
I put my one bag in there, and then I come back out to get in the car, and she's got stuff in the driver's seat and the passenger seat. I go,
The
put that
driver's
stuff in the trunk. She go, I already filled up the trunk. I'm like, my God.
I tell you what, it was really weird for my wife and I, like packing up to go on this trip, because this is the first time that her and I have gone on like a multi-day trip since we've been married without the kids.
Well, it's a good thing she's pregnant, otherwise she'd be getting pregnant.
I know it.
Technically, you weren't without any kids.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. No kids that can,
interfere with anything.
yeah, you're right.
Speaking of
More
funny
or
things,
less,
when we were
you know.
driving home yesterday from the river.
Don't
Okay.
even try. No,
Uh-oh.
you better never tell that.
Here's a story.
And I'm not saying nothing.
That's something you don't tell.
Oh, no, you'll tell them. You'll get around to it.
It's
That's
worse
so-
than the fire ring.
We'll talk about that stuff in person.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, we were amazed. It was just crazy because it took us no time to pack at all because we're so used to packing for a colony of people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it rained the whole way coming here.
It only rained. I don't know. It rained the last what 2? No, like 2 hours. The last like 2 hours, maybe.
All them trucks are doing 80, 90 miles an hour. It's picking up all the water. You can't see nothing.
Oh, I know it. I know it.
Last year it rained almost all the way there.
Yeah.
Virginia.
It wouldn't have been
On the way
bad
back.
if it wouldn't have been bad if it was raining, after dark, so it was you're already going someplace that I've never been, and now I got to do it in a storm. So that's
I
always
don't think
fun.
it's supposed to rain tomorrow, though.
No, I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, the drive was pretty good. It's just like we were, we took our sweet time, pretty much on every like leg of the trip. So by the time we got to like the Cumberland Gap, it was like, oh my gosh, this is like I feel like I'm time traveling here, I felt like, that time started going backwards after we went through that tunnel, but that tunnel's pretty cool. I didn't even know there was going to be a tunnel. I knew we were going through the Cumberland Gap, but I didn't even know there was a tunnel there.
So you went a different way. Did you go through Tazewell and La Follette?
Yeah, we went through
Yeah.
Tazewell.
Yeah.
We went right past we went right past Cherokee Lake, or right
Mhm.
through it, really. But and then
Yeah.
the Cumberland Gap, and then Knox County in Kentucky,
Yeah.
and that whole stretch.
Do you see LMU College?
Yes.
All right, I know exactly where he's at. My kids go over there in bluegrass camp and stuff, and we'll go there and sing bluegrass. There's
Oh, okay.
there's like a spring water company up there,
Okay.
and they rode right up on the mountain looking for a real spring because that's like where we. I'm like, because you'll take jugs of over there and fill it with water. I'm like, that's not how they fill water up. You're not gonna find a spring on the side of the road with the pipe sticking out of it.
We saw a couple springs on the Kentucky side of the Cumberland Gap coming out the
Yeah.
side of the cliffs,
Mhm.
Right there. One of them was right there at a stoplight. I said, "Look at there, there's a spring coming right out the rock,
Yeah.
right there." And she was leaned all over me trying to take pictures, and the light was about to turn green. I'm like, "You're gonna have to get out of the way." But yeah, all in all, good trip.
Yeah.
Bucky's saved our lives.
Yeah.
No, it was good.
I'm just glad y'all were able to make it. That's
Yeah,
I'm excited for y'all to be up there. I remember
Yeah,
last
next year, Dustin, you'll be here.
yeah,
That's the plan.
yeah. I've already told you, but I'm really sorry that you couldn't come. I was really looking forward to spending time with you here.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. You gotta look out for your health, bud.
Mhm.
That's there's no point in anything if you're not even here to do it or whatever.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got the third degree from a couple of family members and some friends when I first told them that this was last Tuesday or after. So everything happened on Tuesday. Wednesday, when we talked to the doctor, I was like, "Yeah, if we don't go to CatCon," they're like, "What do you mean if?" I'm like, "Well, we still have to talk about it. I got to think about that." They're like, "No, you don't." Okay.
Yeah.
Doctor's like, "It's not. I don't think it's a good idea, but
Mhm.
Just
I
look how
still
long
have to."
tomorrow's going to be. I got to listen to Daryl all day about his hundo.
It
And
wasn't
then
Yeah.
I
big.
get to hear about Scan 3 all day.
Yeah. Well, that's normal. That's nothing new.
Catfish and Fever Outdoors says, Austin, can I rub that bald head tomorrow?
Well, you need some good luck.
Oh, they could do
I'm
it.
not.
Amish.
I'm not
Good
sure
luck.
it works. I do have. I mean, I'm a man of many, colors. I'm Amish. I'm Irish. It might work.
Fertile.
Terrible.
You rub his head and have some kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. I'll sit at CatCon like a fertility statue. People can just come and rub my head, and then
Next year, I'm like, Austin, look at it. I got 3 kids right here.
Catfish dog will be doing, and then so and so shook Austin's hand at CatCon, and
and had twins.
yeah,
Sorry, Rick wants to know if you brought any stickers, Austin.
If I brought any stickers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I did. I brought a whole pile of them.
I got stickers.
Yeah.
I don't, but James does.
Did you happen to bring a couple T-shirts with you, Jody?
As a matter of fact,
I brought Yorn.
Yeah.
I'm
looking forward to that.
So I brought them 4.
I'll have T-shirts when Bobcat gets up here tomorrow. I had a bunch made. I could give away a few.
I
So
just
what-
got them all
cool.
done last night.
So what I'm hearing is Austin gets a shirt, but I don't even have a shirt yet.
I won
Austin
a
won
shirt.
That
I
doesn't
won
matter.
a shirt. I won a shirt, and then people were willing to pay good money for that shirt, and I still didn't give it up because I wanted that shirt so bad.
That
He
just
was
tells you
offered
how much shirt-
$100 for it.
Yes, they were. And then Jody says, "I'll just give you a shirt." Mister, was it Mullet Man?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You said, "I'll just give you a shirt," and I'm like, Jody, shush! I'm trying to make a living right here.
He never
Who
sent me
knows
his
how high that would have gone?
information. Who's
Chad
that behind you?
That would be Fire Chief Landon.
Hi,
Hey,
Landon.
Landon.
Cameras.
What size do you wear, Dustin?
It was a 2X, probably 2X. I've lost
Nice.
like almost 30 pounds.
Medium.
Yeah, no, I'll hook you up. I'll give Austin a shirt to give you
Oh, thank you.
because you hooked me up. I got a shirt from you, so.
He'll give me a shirt to give you, and won't give me a shirt. You watch
Yeah,
it. So did Landon? Did you have a good birthday?
Yeah, that's the microphone. So yes. Yes.
Good. I'm glad to hear.
Hey, Martin.
Mhm.
What's going on, Martin? Where you at?
Hey, Martin.
Yeah, where's Martin
I
at?
think
You
he's
here yet?
here.
He's not
He's
supposed to
in
be
the
the cat
States.
until noon tomorrow, I thought.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
He stopped at the James River to scope out some spots. Now that I'm in Kentucky,
Yeah.
he asked the pilot to land early.
Well, we got you and the stands. I'm the only one left here.
Yeah, I know. The only one that we left there was handicapped right now.
Hey, I got a stick.
Can't go defend our spots. I know.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Everybody's from down where we're at's up here except for Catfish Hunters.
Okay.
Where's he at?
Are they coming?
I think I did see that they said they weren't. I thought I did
Yeah, I
see
thought they said
John.
he wasn't
John
coming.
said he wasn't going to be able to come.
Yeah, but he's about the only one from our side.
I think they said they got a lot going on with was it Dana? Diane? What's the store?
Them and their dang
Their
candy
candy
that they
store.
always. I haven't seen this such candy.
I won a tub of freeze dried Skittles from them
Yeah, I
way
haven't seen
way
it.
back. They were good.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. You can't get candy from him here.
Oh yeah.
And
You gotta be.
said, pull down the James Dustin button. And then he said, I don't know where the button came from. He said, hold down the James Dustin, buddy. I'm sure. Oh, Stan 3 says, Landon, I see you. He's got.
So
some
I wonder
hair.
when Danny Stone's getting here. Is he already here? Do you know?
I don't know. Put your ear out the window.
Yeah.
That's true. So I figure we'll get there tomorrow, probably right at 8.
Yeah, I think that's what we're planning on doing.
Well, darn it. I was hoping Martin said hi, Landon. I was hoping that Sean was going to pop in. Him and his wife are in Hawaii.
Wow.
Right.
And
But they were scuba diving, right?
yeah, I told him it'd be pretty cool if they would have popped in, from Hawaii. But they're 5 hours behind us, so it's just now 5 o'clock there.
Yep.
He's standing.
It's still peaceful.
James. No daddy yet.
Yeah, you wait until me and Danny hook up tomorrow.
You, Danny, Stan.
Did you bring those earplugs?
Daryl.
Did you? No, okay.
All right, well, it's 10 o'clock. I'll let y'all, Austin and 712. So y'all need to get into your hotel. I'm sure you're tired of sitting in the vehicle.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's okay.
Jodi looked like she was yawning. They cut the camera off, so.
Yeah,
we're crashing.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all tomorrow. And then Dustin, don't get down. You'll be here next year.
that's right.
I'm gonna be scanning the YouTube waves tomorrow to see who's live. I'm gonna be popping in and chat with as many people as I can. So
All right.
Good deal.
I hope y'all have a great time tomorrow. And I
Yep.
look forward to talking to y'all sometime tomorrow, either tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening.
100%. Okay,
Sounds
buddy.
good.
All right, everybody in chat, thank you so much for coming in. I hope those of you that are at CatCon, hope you have a wonderful time. Have a great weekend, and we will see you here on SNL next Thursday.
All right. We're out of here.
All righty.